I forgot to put myself up on the screen. Y'all would probably like that better, wouldn't you? If I didn't put myself on the screen. Let me button this button. Kind of show is this? Kind of show do we got going on here? I got it fixed. I got it fixed now. Uh, I started this like 30 seconds early because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. That's what I do. I do things on my own terms. I don't let anybody tell me how I've got to do anything. But that's all right. That's all right. Um, unless it's my wife. And then she tells me whatever I need to do. And I do it because life is much easier that way. We, I had intended Tuesday to have like a chat that would be, um, everybody come up on the panel if you want to, tell about your channel, say all that kind of stuff. And then at the last minute, Glenn from Raised Outdoors Arkansas texted me or called me. I can't remember one or the other. And I had asked him a few weeks ago to be on one of my lives, and he had an issue uh, about being. He didn't know if his work schedule would allow him to do that. Anyway, so we changed plans Tuesday to have him on our live for that Tuesday. So uh, I don't know if any of that made sense. It made sense to me. But anyway, so tonight we're going to just kind of go back and do the kind of the open panel. If anybody let people come up and all that. There was one person that I didn't know. It was new to me. It was a channel that was new to me, a person that was new to me that contacted me through Facebook, and was asking about it. And I think she's kind of new to the whole YouTube community and all that. So I told her to come on, and we would try and get her up and let her tell about her channel as well as everybody else. And because we want to encourage people. We want to try to help people out the best we can. Sometimes I'm not the best at that, but we put forth the effort. And you put forth the effort, sooner or later you're gonna do all right with it. Also, I've got somebody next week, hopefully next Friday, that I've been following for a long time since I first joined Small YouTube Homesteaders on Facebook. I met them through that channel, and I kind of followed them for months and months and months, and then it got where I was following hundreds of people, and I go back to them every now and then, but I'm not going to tell you who it is yet because they may not be able to make it. But anyway, we're working it out. Hopefully it will work out. I had my Dance With Me music on, the Wonders, the one-hit wonders. Come on, everybody. Or something like that. No, come on, pretty baby. Let me take you by the hand. I got a house full this evening. People, both my children's is here.
I'm about to go to D&D.
Oh, one of them's about to leave. And then we got an extra in here that kind of hangs around my son for some reason. Y'all may know her. You want to come say hi?
Hi. Hi. Paul, say hi.
This right there is Chasing Rabbits. Chasing Rabbits. Her mother is Amy from Raising Ronies. And Amy's mother is Wanda from Deep South Homestead. If y'all can figure all that out. Anyway, let me just go through here and check and see who's in the chat real quick. Belinda's kind of iffy on coming up today, but we'll see if I can get her at least to come say hi sometime during the chat. Let me go back up here to the top, see who all has joined the chat. Gauss Mania Homestead, Jerusha, they're fellow Mississippi folks. They live down there around Deep South Homestead. Life with Blend and Chuck, I don't have no clue who they are. There we go, Dale and Lisa from 9 Acre Family Farms. They go to the smallest, what do you call it? The smallest. Oh, my brain just went dead, Dale. We do have Cody Hog Deer 79 in the house. Just put out a mail call video. Have Rebecca Touched by Yarn. She had a mail call video as well. And I do whatever she tells me to do. Learned that years ago. Life is just much better. There's her channel, Chasing Rabbits. There's our buddies from up there in Missouri, Adrian, Glenn and Jessica, affectionately known as the Little House on the Prairie couple, and it is affectionately. And Glenn has to field all my questions about rabbits because I don't know anything about rabbits. And then we got the local heckler in the room, Cottonwood Ranch, Raquel. She's here to cheer me on. I know she's here. She's not here to correct my grammar, tell me how to spell diesel. But I always look forward to seeing Raquel in the house. Misha, hey, I have a towel that says, because Mama said so. I need a banner that says that. I need one that goes across the front of my lawn, before in my children's rooms and over the front door and so forth and so on. Sounds good. Paul and Michaela's over there cooking supper. She may or may not be in the kitchen. And oh yeah, we got somebody in. The person I was going to hey, Elizabeth, I can't hear you, but you can hear me. I don't know how familiar you are with these things. Let me run down through here and say hello to everybody in the chat, and then I'll bring you up, okay? All right, let's see. Gwen from Baroque Cowgirl Homestead. There's my wife. She's in the audience.
Hey.
Jen just had a premiere with the Fall Festival. The Gail from Gail Southern Living is putting it out. Let me get on through here. Nicole, there's my Nicole. I like Nicole. Y'all, you need to go check her channel out. She don't have a flower garden or a garden like most of us have. No, she has a potager. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, it's a fancy term for a garden. That's what it is. I had to look it up, because I had no clue what she's talking about for the longest. I was embarrassed to ask her. Let's see. There's Mayfield Ranch, our California friend out there, keeping the West narrowed down. Got Deborah, shooting the glow. That's my attempt at rolling my R. Hey, Debbie. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Let me scoot on down, and the thing's going to jump on me. There's Autumn. Hey, Autumn. That's Cody's best half right there. Good to see you. Hey, Lorna. Good to see you. Lorna's in the house. Blended knows Lorna. I've known Lorna pretty much all her life, or a good portion of it. Used to go to church with her over there in Louisiana. She lives in Mississippi now, I believe. There's our buddy Gary, fellow Mississippian. Phil, Peterson Farms in Nashville. Always enjoy seeing him. He has some videos that I just love to watch. He has a tractor and splitting wood. He's got the cutest little granddaughters. Hey, Mark, there's my gaming buddy. Sounds like my game. Sounds like somebody's building something. They are. They building supper is what they're going to do. Y'all, I want y'all to put your hands up. This is a new person to me. I've never talked to her, never said her. I went to her about page and kind of looked up some things in her about page, but to be honest with you, I done forgot what I read. So we all gonna find out about this next person. Oh, I forgot. There's Growing Farmyard, our Canadian friends up there. This is Elizabeth from Curly Haired Country Gal. How are you
How's
doing?
it going? Good. Nice to meet you, Chuck.
It's good to meet you. I was proud to death that you inquired about being here. Where are you located?
We're in Southeast Missouri.
Southeast Missouri. How far is that from Adrian, Missouri?
If I knew where Adrian was, I could tell you.
Oh, you don't even know where Adrian is? Let's
Nope.
see. Glenn, if you still in here, or Jessica, whoever you, how far are y'all from Southwest Missouri? I know 9 Acres Farm, they're right there in Kansas,
Oh, nice.
which is fairly close to the line because him and Glenn and Jessica from Gather Together Homestead, they meet up every once in a while. But
Yeah, we just moved here. This will be our 3rd year, so we don't know very many of the towns. But we're like 2.5 hours from Springfield, so if that helps.
2.5 hours from
Springfield, yeah,
Okay.
which is closer to Kansas.
Hold on, let me back you up a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
That way I can get my wife in here on it. Hey, Rita's Roost. Hello from Arkansas, foothills of the Ozarks. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming. Rebecca is from Missouri, too.
Hi, Rebecca from Missouri.
All right, Elizabeth, this is my wife, Blenda. She
Hi,
is the better part of Life with Blenda and Chuck.
Well, you probably know this. I'm a Spanish teacher, and Belinda isn't a word, but without the B, linda means beautiful. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Is that what that means?
Linda does not with a B at the beginning, but yes.
What is
Linda or Linda means beautiful.
we had somebody give us, when we got married 30-something years ago, about 30 years ago. 30 years ago. 30 years
This
ago.
time.
Somebody cross-stitched things with our names on it. I ain't going to say what mine meant because there's people in the chat that's going to give me grief over it if I mention it. So I'm not going to mention it. But I want to say that Blenda's, that it said something like beautiful or something like that. That's not what it said. What it said?
Nice try.
Okay. Woman of wisdom.
Nice.
Isn't that, and if you just leave the B off, it's beautiful woman.
That's
of
right.
wisdom.
That's right. And here's my crew. They are all wanting to say hi too.
Hey, crew. How many you got there?
4.
Yeah,
What's that?
Raquel here. She's the one from Cottonwood Ranch. She's the one I really worried about giving me grief over what mine meant. So I'm not putting it up there, Raquel. You just I hope you lose sleep over it.
Oh man.
Ain't there's no telling. I don't know. She's getting sick or something. I don't know what she's getting. Hey, Dale, I see you down there. I'll get you up in just a minute, okay? But you got 3 children?
4. One of them's napping, but yep,
wow.
their ages 4 to 8. So we keep a little bit busy.
No, not with tiny children.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun though. We love them.
How did you get into teaching Spanish?
You know what? I started taking Spanish when I was in middle school, and I loved it. And it was the only thing I knew that I wanted to keep studying in college, and went on missions trips and used it and spoke in Spanish whenever I could. And then I ended up teaching it. I was a Spanish teacher until we had our first, and then I stayed home with her, which was awesome. And then when we moved out here to Southeast Missouri from Colorado a few years ago, I thought, well, maybe I could try teaching it online. And it's turned into our family's primary income, which is such a huge blessing. And so we can homestead, and I can teach from home, and we homeschool. So we're home all the time, and we love it. Like my husband and I just celebrated our 9th anniversary. And for our anniversary, we just wanted to do a staycation. So we didn't want to go on a vacation. We just wanted to have a time to stay at home. And so the kids went with some friends from church, and we just love it here. We don't want to go anywhere else.
Hey, that's you found your place.
Yep,
that's
right.
I have a sister-in-law that is from Chile.
Nice.
And well, I call her my sister-in-law. She was married to my brother for 20-something years. I don't know how many years, a long, long time. And then he run off. But anyway, she's still my sister-in-law. We still, she comes to all the events and everything when she can. But she helps with speaking.
She helps interpret, translate.
Oh, she helps interpret and translate. I got you. Hey, Jeff, good to see you there, my friend. That's a Texas folk right there. And Andale Homestead. Andale, I apologize. Hey, Dale, I'm going to get you up in just a second. Hang on, buddy. You used to wait. He's a teacher too, actually, but he teaches a different. I'll let him tell you in just a minute. Andale, I am sorry that it took me so long to get that book out to you. I had it the day or the night, or when I guess it was the night that we give it away. It was last Friday night, I think, when we had Raquel on. We give it away. I went to Pirate Ship, got it all out. We had it all, everything in line. I set it up on top of the counter over here, and that's where it stayed for about a week. And I forgot all about it. In fact, me and my son went to go to the post office. I walked out the door, get in the vehicle, and he said, "Did you get the package?" So I walked right back around because I'd forgot it again. I'm horrible at all that. Misha's in Northeast Kansas.
Love you.
I just got bumped in the head. Love you too. You be careful, okay? Let me know when you get there, please. All right. Hey, Jerry. Good to see you. All right, Dale. You have waited long enough. Elizabeth, I'm going to introduce you if you don't know him already. Dale from 9 Acres Family.
Hi, Dale.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, how's it going? Doing good.
She is probably not too far from you.
Yeah, so did you say Southeast Missouri or Southwest Missouri?
Southeast for us.
Okay.
Oh, Southeast.
So she's the opposite side of Missouri from me. But
that's right.
So I would not be very far from, I'm about an hour from Joplin into Kansas. So
awesome.
If that's in relation, and then Gathered Together would be roughly an hour and a half north of Joplin.
Gathered Together. Awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. So there's a lot of us right here in this area.
What's that?
There's a lot of us right here in this area.
Yeah, it's so fun. I knew of some big homesteaders when we moved here, but I didn't realize. I mean, it makes sense. It's a great place for it. There's a lot of forest, a lot of land to tame or to manage at least. And we came from Colorado, where it wasn't a huge city, but yeah. Anyways, this is fun. I've never been in a live stream like this. It's so neat how many people are joining. So, I guess I maybe been in live streams, but it's just fun to be with so many other homesteaders. So hi, everybody.
You bet. Well, you found the funniest one, and that's Chuck.
Excellent.
Now, I don't know how Belinda puts up with Chuck because he's so funny, but I mean, Lisa puts up with me. You
can look at her and tell she's just all the laugh lines.
Exactly. But no, that's only, I mean, I seen Chuck had posted a link and I wanted to come in and say hi, and I'm in my dirty shirt because I'm doing stuff around, but seen Chuck was going live and wanted to hop in because I don't get in everyone's lives and things like that,
Well, Dale, can you give me a rundown of 9 Acre Family Farms?
You bet. So 9 Acre Family Farms, if you don't know, we do homesteading, we do small farms, some market gardening, market meat. So we do pastured chickens, pastured hogs, stuff like that. I'm mechanic, show a little bit of that. And then Lisa, my wife, and I, or Nana, 9 Acres, we go on adventures together. And then we have 3 adult children and we have a grandchild. So
awesome.
Simply Jan. Simply Jan's another Missourian. She's not very far away either.
Hi, Simply Jan.
Hey, Jan. My son Dale, my son, he wanted me to ask you how big your 9-acre family farm is.
No,
I think we lost
good
Dale.
question. It's exactly 9 acres, so it's 8.89 acres to be exact. But we didn't do the whole 41.36 like Simple Life reclaimed. We're 9 acres, but
Nine.
yeah, and Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, he always gives me a hard time. He's like, Dale, you can never buy any more land. He goes, because now you'll forever have to be 9-acre family farms. I'm like, it'll be the original 9 acres.
Yeah. You kind of lagging on me now. Is he lagging for you, Elizabeth? Okay. Well, I was just making sure it wasn't me. Because
Sorry.
sometimes, no, that's fine. Sometimes it's me, and I'm up here saying, you're lagging. And everybody in the chat saying, no, it's you, Chuck. It's you. It's you. And I'm like, it's not me either, because I can see it on here. And turns out it is me.
I joke with people all the time. We are internet by baling wire here.
Oh, goodness gracious. Put your tin cup up and
Yeah, that you can do it live is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah,
Now-
we moved out to the country, and it just so happens that at the end of our driveway is an internet box. Like, we get the best internet of our entire miles around us. So it's like, this is so awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say you have good internet where you are. I was a little bit worried about that, because when you don't know somebody and you've never been around them, never seen them on live, you kind of curious about.
What you're about to see.
Well, that and
Bye, Belinda.
Belinda has to leave. Hey, buddy.
Bye, Belinda.
Hi.
Hi, bye.
That's my youngest son.
Bye.
I've got 4 children. 2 of them's married, and I've got 4 grandchildren.
And here's the favorite child.
Here's the favorite child. She's not even my child.
Oh.
That should tell you about us.
Excellent. So,
Dale is
NASA. I'll just call you NASA. Bye, NASA.
by NASA.
And
Michaela.
Belinda and Chuck, I should know this because I'm joining your live stream, but tell me about what's going on with life in Belinda and Chuck.
Life with Belinda and Chuck is we just have life. We just live life. It's kind of always busy, always something going on because
What? You're
like I said,
busy?
I got
That's weird.
4 children, 4 grandchildren. We always babysitting, it seems like, which is fine. We enjoy that. I wanted to mention, hold on just a second. CNC Farm. I didn't welcome. And if I've missed you in the chat, I apologize. It's Belinda's fault. Since she's not here, I can blame it on her. And but I do appreciate y'all coming in. And look, I guess y'all the link was posted at the top, right? Okay. I thought I pinned it at the top. And I know everybody in here has to be subscribed because I started doing that. I only put it at 1 minute because of these bots that get in, and a lot of times they'll get in and they'll put stuff on there that's not appropriate, and I don't put up with that. I'm just not going to put up with something that's not appropriate, and that seems to limit it. Keeps people from getting on that.
It's very
that don't
important when you do this to set it up like you're saying, Chuck, where you put subscriber only and put a time on there between responses to keep that kind of stuff out of there. But
right.
that
Well, I got
CNC
it. I got it to the lowest that you can get. Hey, Ann, hold on just a minute. I'll get you up here in just a second. I don't know what you're doing in there. No, I didn't block you, Raquel. I never block you. Can't block you. Hey, Rich, good to see you. Let me get Andel up here with us. Hey, good to see you, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Do you know?
You-
Olivia?
I don't.
I do
But
now.
she is so cute. What a cutie pie. I'm so glad to meet you.
You too. Thanks.
So you've been asking
You don't
everybody
have-
else about. Go ahead.
Andel, my wife's sitting right here. You can't be saying I'm cute.
Oh, well, you are a cutie pie, Dale. I can't
Hey,
wait till
Dale,
we
when-
do our
when do you-
cook-offs together.
When do you got to get them glasses, the prescription changed on them? Are you calling Dale cute? I know something's wrong with them glasses.
Well, he's a sweet cute. How's that?
I don't know if I can go that far either. I mean, keep going. We'll come up with a description sooner or later.
We'll come up with something. Well, Elizabeth, I do want to talk to you in just a second. I want to find out about your channel. But Chuck, I want to let you off the hook for that book, honey. Please, please don't give it a second thought. I'm sitting here. I'm at my daughter's house. I'm watching the grandbabies until tomorrow. But I brought with me the prizes from Tuesday, 3 weeks. I haven't mailed them out. So
Well, I don't feel so bad now.
I'm very, very guilty. Please, please. You're way ahead of the game of me. You're only a week behind.
Hey, I'm doing good then.
You're
I'm
doing
good.
great. You're doing just great. So
Let me-
Elizabeth, tell me about the curly-haired country girl.
Well, sure. We're in our second year of homesteading, and our first, maybe our first real year, I guess. We started with chickens last year. You might be able to hear my son playing the piano in the next room. But anyway,
Oh,
I'm hoping that someday down the road we can grow 100% of our own food, which is
wow.
now that I'm starting it, I know how big of a goal that is. So maybe like
is.
10 years down the road. But right now we've got bees. I do natural beekeeping. This is my first
Wow.
year, of course. We have chickens, and I just got my first incubator. So I'm hoping to do a self-sustainable flock. And then I'm paving the way for Kuni pigs, which I'm hoping we can get next year. And
Oh
then
my
we've got,
gosh.
yeah, I know. And then I just finished our colony for our rabbits this year, and the
Awesome.
chickens help me make compost, and I'm growing in 100% compost, and it's free. And so,
Yay.
yeah, a big thing is to keep things natural and to do things in the most cost-effective way possible. And there's a lot of trial and error, but I love it. I love what I do.
Oh my gosh, that is
So that's
wonderful.
it. Thanks for asking.
That's wonderful. Good for you. You're living the dream, girl. That's what we all
I
want to
really think I am. I'm very thankful. So, what
Let-
about you,
let me
man? What's
Let
that?
me
Jack?
say something real quick. I
Yeah.
wanted to welcome
Of
Mary Bell. Mary Bell, anytime she comes into the chat, I've got to stop and give her special recognition because she's my other mother. And she
Yeah.
pretty much helped raise me when I was growing up. And
Oh.
me and her children are about the same age. So they're all getting old, but
Oh, you're staying young.
I'm staying young. But anyway, she has fed me many a time, and she has put up with me through countless things. And I had banned her from saying anything on chat.
She knows your secrets. Those people that know our secrets are a little dangerous every now and
They
then.
are, especially the ones that knew me before I met Jesus. We don't want that.
That's right.
We don't want them stories out.
No, we do not.
Elizabeth, how long have you been doing YouTube?
Since November, so a whole 8 or 9 months.
Okay,
Wow.
that's
Good for
not bad.
you.
I'm a
Thanks.
young whippersnapper. That's right. I
Excellent.
am.
There you go, Jan. I
Awesome.
miss seeing Jana all over YouTube with her internet out, man. It has
Oh.
given her a fit.
Old Swedes, I saw your comment. You're so right. Yeah, they definitely need to pace ourselves with 4 kids. I've basically at this point with teaching Spanish classes, I've got like 1 day a week. My husband gives me a day off every week, and I give him a day off every week. And so I basically have 1 day a week to just do what I can to make progress. So
Right.
that's the mentality I'm trying to have is increasingly I know my kids are way more important than homesteading. And I just want to remember that and just take my time. And even though, I want the goal to be a reality sooner than later, but I know that's not realistic, and it wouldn't be healthy for anybody for me to force it. So, but
Right.
Good reminder.
I admire you all so much that have young children. I was just talking to a friend of mine on the phone that is a YouTuber, because not only I'm just a gardener. I mean, I call it Andale Homestead, but we don't have any animals that are contained. I have a lot of wildlife in the backyard, but I don't have anything that I feed, that I'm responsible for. But we're a retired couple. And so being on YouTube and gardening and trying to be more self-sufficient and preserving all of our garden and all of the food that we have is a full-time job. And to be able to have young children around, I admire you all for making the time for anything other than feeding those children, because somehow they have to eat.
It's weird. I get to feed them.
I mean, gosh, it's the law. So
If it wasn't for that pesky law, huh?
that pesky law.
And actually,
we have to feed them.
just a couple weeks ago, my brother from Colorado came and visited, and he's 13 years old, and our oldest is 8. And I thought, oh my goodness, there is such a huge difference between what they can do between 8, where my kids are, and 13. I was like, I can't wait for my kids to be 13. I'm gonna put them to work. But it's not just about work. We're,
I wait for them to be 13.
Right.
Oh.
I'm really excited. Actually, let me show you something. I gotta show you something.
I was going to say,
Hey,
don't rush it.
Guys, look what I made just today and yesterday. This is our chore chart.
Oh,
You see
good for
I got
you.
rulers out. I got permanent markers, and now we're good to go. So the kids, they know what they need to do. They mark it off. They get paid, and oh man, I'm one of those.
Good luck with that, baby. Good job.
Elizabeth.
Yes,
Elizabeth.
I'm back.
You're back. Don't leave me. I mean, I can be left with Ann Dale, but don't leave me with Dale and Gary all by myself. Okay? Don't do that to me again. And another thing is, I'm not real sure I need you up here with all your organization and neat little bulletin boards and all graphs.
I just screamed type A. I know.
Yeah.
I got spreadsheets all over the place.
I bet
He's
your
a go-getter.
files have files. don't they?
My files do have files.
That is fun.
Brooke, good to see you. Cody is putting up links, and I do appreciate
I'm
that,
all right,
Cody,
baby.
and anybody else. I honestly, I need to go back and look and see who's moderators and all that. I know I put a bunch on there that I was comfortable with, and but I may need to add a few more because everybody's so busy. Life happens, and you just can't get around to everybody's chat and live streams and all that. So,
Chuck, this is my daughter, Sarah.
hold on.
You guys all say hi to Sarah.
Hey, Sarah,
Hi. They're all
You
saying
have
hi, Sarah.
a fantastic mother. That's a
Oh,
dog.
he says you have a fantastic mother.
Oh, yeah.
She said, oh yes, I know. Because I tell her that daily, I have to tell her every day. So Gary, how are you feeling with the Kofifi today?
Okay. I get a couple of spots where I, break into the cough, but
I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead.
I was just saying I got the Kofifi, so I'm okay though.
How are you doing with that? Has it kind of zapped all your energy?
No, not really. I mean, I spend most of my time online anyhow, doing live streams. So
I was going to say, Chuck, if you've seen him, the man's been on YouTube 24 hours a day, just about. Bless his heart.
not far from it.
He's been having a big time.
Well, in fact, I got to looking a little bit ago, and I'm 668 hours from being eligible for monetization. So,
Oh, yay.
But
Get
That's
Jeff up here.
awesome.
it's
We have
getting
Bill Ford, y'all.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Howdy, y'all.
Hi, Jeff.
Looks like a Friday night party in here.
Hey, Jeff.
There you
how
go.
doing?
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm doing really good. I came in just to share a witness. You know, everybody knows that I always got my share of problems
Yeah.
with a bunch of old equipment and everything. It breaks all the time, and I'm always fixing it. And so I share the good and the bad. And a lot of people seem to think that I share so much bad that that's all we got. But no, we got good too. We got lots of good. We are very, very blessed. I tell you what, today I walked into Sam's Club and I was just walking in. First thing I noticed, they got these new popsicles. They margaritas in a popsicle. Who'd ever
It's
thought
hard to
there'd be
complain
such
with
a
that.
thing? In this Texas heat, I can whip out, everybody think I'm having one of them, you know, the little plastic tubes that are full of like icy or whatever. People be thinking I'm having a little popsicle. It's a margarita.
That might be why things are breaking, Jeff. You need to quit sucking on margarita popsicles.
It's a party on the stick.
Hey guys, time for fun fact number 2. Margarita is a Spanish word and it means daisy, like the flower.
Is that right?
Now you know.
Okay. I learned something
Well, I
today.
don't know. Them flowers sure taste good.
Qué bueno, porque yo necesito amiga aquí para practicar conmigo la lengua. ¿Todo está
Gary's
bien?
my new best friend, guys.
You
I will
hush
help
your
you
mouth,
practice,
Gary. We don't
Gary.
allow that kind of language on this channel. This is a family channel.
All right, nothing but English.
Yeah, you don't want me going all Spanish on you and everything now.
Well, yeah, you from, I guess, I know Jesse, he speaks Spanish. Probably a lot of folks do. One of these days, I'd intended on learning it one day, but I had never got around to it.
Well, it'll take longer than a day, Chad.
Same.
It takes
Same
more than a
thing.
day?
Yeah.
No, I think I can get
Maybe
it down
2.
fast.
It ain't worth my time if it takes more than a day.
Well, I tell you what, I'll teach you the 2 most important phrases in Spanish. Yo quiero
Cerveza fría.
cerveza. Yo quiero un cerveza, por favor. ¿En dónde está el baño?
You got him.
One of them
Where's
is
the bathroom?
The first one's
Where's the
give me
bathroom,
a
please?
beer, and the second one's where's the bathroom?
Okay, I knew one of them would be where the bathroom at.
I
Well,
thought
with
maybe
my
it was
wife
burrito
being
and taco. Those. Me.
With my wife
Yep.
being from Mexico,
You already know some
I
Spanish.
had to learn a word or two.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
so. You know the word tamale.
I know all the food groups.
You know,
Sure,
tamales originated here in the Mississippi Delta.
What's that?
I did not know that.
Tamales originated here in the Mississippi Delta.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Was there some folks from Mexico vacationing there or something?
I don't know.
Well,
They had to cross the Rio Grande and the Mississippi.
there is actual tamale trail here in Mississippi. Hey Google, what's the tamale trail?
Mississippi Blues Trail. Hot Tamales in the Blues is in Rosedale and is 125 miles away.
See?
That's all right.
Gary's hot on that Google, man. That's hot on that Google.
Hey,
Well,
Glenda, what's the Google trail? The Blues Trail. She said it goes through Tupelo. Does that count?
sure.
Hey, Laura. It's good to see you.
Hi, Laura.
Yes, hey, Laura. 40 and broke.
I'm 55
Well-
and broke.
Hey, I'm 57 and broke. Does that count?
Hey, so Chuck, if I can plug something real quick, I'm gonna get out of your hair.
Hey, I ain't got much hair, so
Okay.
you better plug it quick.
Gathered Together, Pathways Homestead, and the 9 Acres is hosting a Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency gathering in Fort Scott, Kansas. So it'll be like a homesteading expo in one day on October the 1st. If
Okay.
you're interested, there is links on our channels that takes you to that website, and rooms are available at the Sleep Inn. There's block rooms till September the 1st.
You want to post that
Yay.
in the chat?
I would, but I don't. I will. I'll have to log back in. I
Okay.
trim down stuff to try to not lag so much. So
I got you. One more thing, Dale. My brain just went dead. The Last Chance Cook-Off.
Last Chance Cook-Off. Last Chance Cook-Off is the collaboration that we are together with Hendrickson Family Farms and Tony from Kettle Kitchen. We have 100 channels, 903,000 subscribers. It will start September the 1st. More than one channel, but videos will drop every day in the month of September. We'll have weekly giveaways. You need to comment on the videos and tune into the lives to take part in those giveaways. We're writing the sponsorship right now.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
And look, everybody needs to go ahead and mark on their calendar, September 2nd. Because that's when we're going on.
That's when yours is. Mine's September 27th, so
Yep.
I'll be towards the end.
Hey, that's 25 days for people to get over what we put on.
I guess 25 days for them getting tired of looking at it.
Hey,
But-
I'm one of the original hosts of this. I don't know what my date is. I'm going to have to look. I'm just trying to keep up. I mean, we talked about it last night. We started off, this was going to have 30 channels. When Tony got to like 45 or 50 different channels that had reached out, I said, where do we stop?
Right.
I mean, it just one after
Where do
another
you
after
stop?
another.
Well,
if it's-
Dale, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
No, you're
I
fine.
I have a little. I've been involved. I mean, I've only been doing YouTube about a year and a half, but luckily, I have been blessed to have been able to be involved in a number of collaborations. I'm in a collaboration currently with Gail's Southern Living of Fall Fest 22 giveaway. She has a little over 50 channels that is involved in that. The thing that I saw that she did think about was for each person's video, we, as the collaborator, ask them to put in a special word for a comment picker to be able to pick our semifinalists. That has been very helpful to get people to comment because, you can get like 300 views and you get 5 comments.
Yeah.
Now you get 300 views and you get 300 comments. I
Wait a
mean,
minute. What's this
it's pretty
300
awesome.
view thing?
Gail Southern Living.
When you get 300 views, I need to know your secret.
Well, the title of the video is "Free Stuff." How to get free stuff.
That does it, huh?
And
That's
one thing
cheating
that
a little
one thing we are doing different with this one, which we're still talking to sponsors. Sponsors are still rolling in, but
That's
our
awesome.
plan is that it's not only for the commenters, it's also for the channels that are creating those videos. We're going to have a separate giveaway for those channels to actually
Oh, well,
reward
that's
them.
sweet. Oh gosh.
And then, of course, it will be using the hashtag Last Chance Cook-Off, and that will all be
Right.
in one playlist. And one thing that was really important to us is that we included all channels. So we have one channel that this will be their very first video. We have other channels that have 200,000 plus subscribers involved.
Right.
One of them. So we've got every stretch of the imagination. There's 7 countries involved. So we have New Zealand, Australia, Germany, of course, the U.S., and Canada. We have all over the globe. So
That's awesome.
and several different genres was such a big deal to all of us.
Where'd you go?
The 3
Uh-oh.
channels. We don't want it to just be homesteading. We've got fishing channels. We've got organization channels. We've got barbecue channels in there. Hi, Laura.
Hi, how are you guys
Laura.
doing?
We've got barbecue channel. We got fish channel. Hi, Laura.
Baking. I do baking and gardening.
Well, I appreciate that, Dale. And it's seriously, it's a good thing. And I tell you what, I was more excited. Me and Belinda both was more excited when we found out who we were kind of paired with in our day. We have Whippoorwill Hollow, and they were a channel that we was watching before we even knew anything about.
What a cutie. Sorry, distracted by the cute kid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Laura. I mean, you're making me blush. Anyway, we was watching them, and before we had a clue what any of all this was, and so when I found out that, I told Belinda, she was all excited. I said, they knew somehow or the other. They knew some of our favorite channels. So I don't know where I was going with that.
So you guys want to know how we picked channels? How
Yes.
channels ended up at what day on the date?
Yes.
We put it in the random picker, all the channels, and it just picked. We just selected channels, took that channel out, selected the next one, and I just wrote them down on the calendar as we went.
Good
Well, how
idea.
about that? Because I'm
So-
with Gathered Together Homestead. I'm thrilled to death that I'm with them. So
Yeah.
that's so cool.
CNC says I did get our first video posted today, Dale. Horrible,
Oh,
but it is
good.
what it is.
Cool.
Everybody's first video is horrible.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
is
yes.
terrible.
This is a loving community that will support you. Yeah.
That's right.
Jeff,
You keep
Jeff's
disappearing,
back.
Jeff.
Shh. Quit talking about Jeff. He's back.
Yeah, I
Okay.
tell you, I'm off grid completely, so all I got is this telephone, and it
Yeah.
just goes crazy on me. Somebody
Nice
to
tried
meet you,
call
Jeff.
me, and it just bumped me off of everything.
He's out there with his popsicles.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it was awesome meeting all of you. But speaking of feeding children a while ago, this one's like hungry or something. So
Oh,
I guess I
gosh.
gotta go feed him.
You need to get one of them automatic feeders like they got.
Yeah.
We're animals.
Why don't they have those for children?
No, but
Yeah.
we get to cook some acorn squash that we grew tonight.
Yummy.
So I'm excited
Nice.
about that.
That's
Maybe-
a genius
Great.
idea, Jeff. A genius idea.
You want to say bye?
I just had a piece of zucchini
Bye.
bread that Nana made, and it was awesome.
Good.
Bye. What's your
honey.
name? Is your name?
It-
You want to tell
It
me
is-
your name?
Gideon David Comer, and I am a Christian.
First grader.
Oh,
Me too.
Gideon.
That's
There you
awesome.
go.
Me too,
Amen.
buddy.
Amen.
All right, you
Elizabeth, I
guys.
appreciate you coming up.
Hey, so nice to meet you guys. This is really fun. Hopefully I'll see you
Yeah.
guys
Nice
another
to meet
week.
you too.
Bye.
Bless you guys.
Bye, you guys.
Bye,
Nice to
sweetie.
meet you.
Now we don't have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we
What?
always
I'm
Talk
gonna get out of
that.
here. I'm gonna make
Talk
y'all talk to yourself.
Do
Hey,
what?
Scott.
Hey,
See you
Scott.
guys.
No,
Oh, thank
he really is gone.
Yeah. Well, he said he had to go. He had to get off and do something. I can't remember. But we do have the Kentucky meetup too in September the 10th. So want to remember that.
Yep.
Laura, you go.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Hey, we're gonna be there. We plan on being there unless unless something unforeseen comes
Yeah,
up. We
yeah,
got
us
room
too.
and everything.
Us too.
Um,
Chris and I are both gonna make it. So
How
well,
far is it for you guys?
I
How
think it's
far is
only like
Kentucky?
an hour.
Oh my gosh, Laura,
So
you
I
have,
have to go.
Yes, you have to.
we're about probably 8.5, 9 hours.
Yeah, okay.
What we figured anyway, but we're not going to do it all
Hey,
in one
Jan,
trip.
good to see you.
You too.
We're
Yeah.
going to do it. We're going to go a little ways and stop. We're going to take our time. We're kind of using it as an excuse. Our anniversary is July the 4th.
Oh, nice.
Too hot in July to do anything, so we always kind of put our anniversary trip more toward the fall, generally in
Yeah.
October. But since this come up, we decided to just do it for that, and so we're going to go there and
Awesome.
see everybody and look forward to it. Look forward.
I'm
to it.
so jealous. Y'all are going to be able to hug each other. That's so awesome. I know
God,
Jesse's
60
planning on going and Danny's planning on going. I looked at the route. I even mapped it out, and it's a 16-hour drive. I just
Oh,
I
yeah,
just can't make myself do that.
yeah.
But it's only a 4-hour drive if you do it in 4 days.
Yeah, right. Right? 4 days, 4 hotel rooms. Yeah, he had to drop out. Oh, okay, because I was wondering what Beltloop was doing.
I understand, Gary. Appreciate it. And yeah, he's throwing this up too. But have y'all ever met Elizabeth before?
No,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Now,
she's adorable.
Yes, she is.
she's like a natural at this, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yes, she is.
she's just a cutie.
Right on and got to talking and yapping. I was like, I'm going to back off. I'm going to let you have it.
Yes, the Kentucky pickup or picnic. Yes.
Yeah, I think we could all be good friends with her. She's a cutie pie.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I have not been to her channel yet. I mean, it was just here recently because I posted it on Facebook.
Hey, Hog Dear.
And then she texted me or she messaged me, and so I hadn't had time. I had time to run over there and see her about page, and that was it. And then I had to come back over here. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check her out and see what she's got.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I ran over there and made friends with her before I came up because she has such cute personality.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to do that. Just too bad.
What her channel was curly hair
Curly hair country girl.
country hair
Curly hair
girl.
country girl.
Let me look at.
Country gal.
Country gal. Yeah, gal.
Curly hair.
I can't see
gal.
I can't see the chat at all because I'm on my phone. So
Oh, okay. Well, I don't.
Curly-haired country gal,
Curly hair
haired country gal.
gal.
and her
Yeah.
name's Elizabeth. Yeah.
If I toss a wrench at you, I will post links to all the upcoming. Cindy, you just give me just a minute, and I'll figure out how I'm going to have to get over on the YouTube side. So,
Yeah.
Ann, I won't be able to see the chat for a few minutes. Well, I guess I will because I'll be over there. But you take over, okay?
I can't see the chat either, honey. But
Don't
Laura
worry
can
about the
see.
chat. I'm just worried about these two. Jeff,
Okay, but I'll be chatting. You know, I'm
Should
so
I
shy
change
that
my
I
channel
might
to-
not be able to speak.
I
Should
can
change my
I can
channel
catch
to
people.
Short hair country boy.
Oh,
Short hair,
do that.
maybe,
There
maybe.
you go, Jeff. So, Jeff, tell me, Jeff, a little bit about Back to Country Homestead. You said you're completely off grid.
Yeah, I spent 30 years in the Air Force and had to come up with a plan for what I was going to do when I retired because I didn't want to keep doing what I was doing.
Right.
So we decided that I grew up in the country and always wanted to get back in the country. And my last Air Force assignment planted me in San Antonio, Texas, which is a big city. And
Yeah.
so about 5 years before I retired, we found a beautiful 100-acre piece of property that's an old pine plantation. And
Wow.
we've still got it as a timber plantation, but we've been working to build us a home here. So we're right now we're building a 50 by 100 metal building, and then we're going to put a little like apartment, we'll call it barndominium, whatever, in there.
Yeah.
And that's
Hi,
going to
Scott.
allow us to. Pardon?
Oh, I said hi to Scott. Sorry. Go ahead, Jeff. I think we lost him for a sec.
You still with us, Jeff?
He's sort of in and out a little bit, but gosh,
Yeah,
that
out
sounds
there
like
out there where he said it's kind of he's got a bad signal. Or
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's off
Kinda
grid.
iffy.
So
how you doing,
Yes.
And
Scott?
what state? What he's still in Texas?
he's in Texas. He's
Yeah.
in
Texas,
rural Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, it's good to know that there's still some rural area
yeah.
anywhere.
And they're doing everything themselves. So it's really awesome
Wow.
that they're doing there.
I
Wow.
don't know how easy it was to hear him, but he's building this big old building. I think it's going to be like a place
Mhm.
to live and place to work. And
Yep.
It's almost like a barndominium, I think he said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but out of metal
Okay.
instead of wood.
There he is.
Yeah, so it's a metal building, and we're building a.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that signal's not too good.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Jeff.
Oh.
What if I
I know
drop?
how frustrating.
He was doing all right before I came up. Why don't I just drop off?
No, Scott, I need to go anyway. I need to go. So we'll pull it down so that Jeff can talk a little bit more. I'm glad to see you, Scott. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
And Laura, always a pleasure.
Always
Scott,
a pleasure.
you know you're my buddy.
I do.
And I'm happy
And
to meet Jeff. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have
Bye,
a good
Ann.
night. Bye
Good to
bye.
see you.
Me too.
Hey, zombie prepper.
Here's that channel link to Curly Haired Country Gal.
Oh, awesome.
Does it matter if there's more people on it? Is the internet?
We're all running through your internet, so
Yeah.
it would slow down. If Jeff had a bad connection to start with, it would slow down his connection. So
Oh, I did not know that.
it almost looks like he's moving again. So if not, I'll just drop off and then he can finish his story.
We'll see how it does now, Jeff.
You're muted, Jeff.
Yeah, you're muted now.
There you go.
Thank you, Jan. I think I think the signal's just not too good. I wanted to get over here and see if I could figure out how to make a new text so I wouldn't forget it. On that girl's channel, I didn't want to forget it.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now too, so I'm connecting right now. She seems like a real sweetheart.
Yeah, Laura, you've been on the internet a good bit too with some pop-up lives and visiting
Yeah.
other people, and Chris leaves you and goes on the road. Is he gone all week, or does he come back every
He's
night?
gone Monday through Friday. He'll be home Saturday this week.
So I imagine after having him around for as long as you did for at least that period of time, that you might kind of go stir crazy when he.
Yeah. And I'm used to working too, so internet's YouTube's my job now, so I'm working it. Plus, I really like the friends on YouTube. I haven't been in Scott's live a whole lot and really miss the relationships we've had, with good people and godly people, and it's just good folks, and so it's nice to come on here, and people are so encouraging, and so it's great. Yes.
They are that. Did we get you back, Jeff?
Yeah, y'all probably didn't see that, but I just got attacked by aliens.
Oh, that explains everything.
I wish you'd had that videoed.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you'd had a video, I'd have renamed this live stream to something to do with aliens, and it went viral.
I was trying to play it live as it was happening, but they must have had some kind of jamming device or something.
They probably did. Jen says, "Talk. You got to talk fast now."
Yep. Tell us your story.
Quick.
I don't even know where I was.
You were at your metal building. Hi, zombie.
We're building a living quarters in the metal building. How's that?
Yes, a living quarters. Yes, in the metal building.
So it'll be like a barn dominium.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll allow us to move up here full time. And then we could probably get real internet.
Yeah.
Well, and plus it'll give you a little bit more opportunity to work out there more consistently, I guess.
I definitely have more time to break stuff and fix it and break it again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Luke.
Well, at least you learned how to fix it.
I learned that real quick.
Yeah.
Hello. The first time I went to a mechanic and they wanted $100 an hour, I figured I better learn.
Yeah.
Better learn quick, huh?
See, that's why we bought a new tractor, because my husband doesn't know how to fix them, and so he figures if you buy a new tractor, it comes with a warranty. So he's good at breaking it too.
Comes with a warranty for a little while anyway, huh?
Yeah. He
If
pays
you can get it
attention
into
and
the
figures
shop.
it out.
Unfortunately,
they come
a lot of the
out to
shops are backed up.
They come out to us. Yeah. So.
Hey, Rebecca. Good to see
The
you.
reason I came up is I put in the chat that there is a homesteader, Ozark homesteader in Marshfield, Missouri, coming this month, the end of this month. And my brother and I are going to be there.
Oh.
It's the 26th, 27th.
What's the name of it, Rebecca?
Ozark Homesteader.
Okay. I didn't see it. Past the chat went by and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Cindy, thank you so much for agreeing to mod. I was told that you were one of the best, so I didn't have any qualms at all about putting you on here. So
yeah, that's
I
nice.
appreciate it so much.
Cindy's she's just right up there with the mod father, and Cindy, Cindy's a great person to have as a mod. If you don't have her, you need to get her.
Well,
that's good to know. That's good.
She's on mine now, unless she decides to quit. I hope she don't, but I appreciate anybody that.
It looks like Jan's modding for you too right now.
Yeah,
that's
Jan
awesome.
had to leave. Jan had to take off. Cindy has
Thank
put
you,
it up
Cindy.
here. Ozark Homesteading Expo, Marshfield, Missouri.
Okay.
Yes.
There's quite a bit.
It's only 2.5 hours from my house. If I can't
that's
drive,
cool.
If I can't drive that far, then why not go? You know,
Right.
We're gonna stay down there and stuff. But yeah, I hadn't heard about it. It was Tiny Tim Posey told me about it.
Nice.
And I thought, yeah, I'm going.
Good for you.
You know.
Good.
So
good.
I like that Tiny Tim.
Yeah, he's
I
awesome.
do too. He is awesome.
He seemed like a good guy. Jeff, we losing you again. Poor old Jeff, his internet is.
So, Zombie, how's your family doing? How's your niece doing?
She's doing better. It's
a long road.
A long road for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's got a really great. Her attitude is amazing.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Their faith is just through the roof.
That's great.
Yeah,
So they are very amazing people.
Hey, Rob, are you going to be going to that picnic in September?
The one talking about down at
Grand Rivers?
Grand Rivers. I thought about it. I really did. It's close. I'm close to it.
I was going to say, you can't be that far from it.
No, I'm about an hour from it.
Man, you ought to at least pop over there during the day and say hello.
I think we'll go down for it and just meet some folks personally.
Yeah. It'd be nice to meet you.
I would love to meet you. I can't wait. I'll be honest. I just can't wait to meet Laura and Chris and you and Stephen and Casey and Jesse and them. I think they're going. Thinks they're going to pick up Danny from Danny Day's Homestead.
Yeah.
Hey, Radio Jonesy, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
I looked, but
Jonesy.
it's for me. So
yeah,
it's a little ways for you to just
just come down and stay with me for a little while, and you just ride down with me.
there you go.
There you go. That sounds good.
I gotta ask.
Chuck, how's that little girl that had the brain spinal thing
She
going?
has still having some issues. Hi, Spider Garage. She's actually doing a lot better. Ask my wife, but she would have her up days and her good days and her bad days with the headaches.
Mm-hmm.
but they took her back, kept, done the MRIs, and everything looks like it's healing well. Everything's going well. It's
Sometimes it's just part of the healing process, unfortunately.
Well, they said it's kind of unusual that she would have headaches after it,
okay.
that. But she's 5 years old, so
Yeah.
Belinda says here that she hasn't had as many headaches this week.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
We actually had a special service for Monday night. At the church, and ever since then she's been pretty good. Going back to school.
Nice.
So I credit that to the good Lord is what I credit that to.
Yep. I'll keep on praying for her. It's good to have that update. Yeah.
I was trying to post that. Your logo is kind of awesome there. It kind of stands out. It kind of
yeah. Big Matt. I had him. I made a new one. And
I'll be right back. My dog has to go out.
Okay.
Of the old one, so he merged it, made two of them into one. So that's who I have to give the credit to Big Matt.
Yeah. Well, it looks good. Kathy, it must be a Texas thing, East Texas thing, with the aliens. She has her lives on Fridays too at 2:00, I believe. Scott.
Yes, sir.
How's things going up there in Canada?
Hotter than not as hot as Texas, but my sled dogs are overheating. My igloo's melted. It's crazy.
That's the image we all have of y'all up there, by the way.
I know.
We have y'all living in igloos and being pulled by sled dogs.
Amen.
And wearing parkas all the time. Them big old, things that go with the fur rims.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not near 100 today and be over 100 tomorrow. That doesn't happen up here.
That is kind of unusual, isn't it?
No.
It's not unusual. I would think it'd be very unusual.
No, that's I'd say probably the last 8 to 10 years. Okay. It's just constantly getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And yeah, we normally get 2 months of anywhere from 95 to the most I've seen it here at the house was last summer. We had 2 days that were 115 with the Humidex.
Y'all sound like us as far as your weather, except for your extreme cold weather. We don't get that.
I was going to say, I'll switch you winter weathers, and then we'll call it even.
No, I don't want it. I don't have no use for digging snow.
Neither do I. But the good Lord put me here.
I guess so. Yeah, I seen some of your winter videos driving through the snow, and of course you got to have special stuff with 4-wheel drives and stuff that make it a whole lot easier, I'm sure. And you put chains and stuff on your tires and
no. 4-wheel drive just puts you into the ditch further.
Really? Well, I think
go faster, and I'm not saying it, but people think they're invincible whenever they have 4-wheel drive. Well,
I thought you were supposed to be.
I don't care if you got 2-wheel drive, 3-wheel drive, or 4-wheel drive.
Well, I just don't know anything about Canada. Then I know zero.
The first time that I drove, I had a rear wheel drive car. It was a 75 Dodge Cornet. And I was able to pull up a hill in that 2-wheel drive vehicle. It's about what is 1 and 2 for. It's like put it down in 2 and just slowly creep out.
Yeah, like absolutely. Raquel, sorry. Raquel is in the middle of nowhere out there, and I tell you what, I've only seen winters in Manitoba once, and there's a reason why I've only seen it once. 'Cause I-
Yeah.
Like there's nothing for those folks to have, minus 40, minus 50 below, and 3 feet of snow. Like, yeah, whenever she says they need 4-wheel drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anybody seen her video last? I think it was last winter, Raquel? Like she got stuck in her driveway.
Yeah.
It's just it's brutal. Like out there, you don't like I was trucking, I was coming across Canada, and they just like they tell you right at the truck stop, you don't stop. Like you don't shut off your truck for any more than half an hour, you're not going to get it started again.
Right. Right.
Golly.
I just don't like that. I don't like that kind of weather. I lived in Tennessee up there where Laura and them kind of just south of Nashville, though. And we would get ice on the roads or cold snow and stuff. I couldn't drive in it. That black ice,
Yeah.
it's dangerous to me.
It's dangerous anywhere.
Freezing rain and black.
Yeah, and that's what we tend to get here in Tennessee is the freezing rain.
Yeah.
So
We get more
Which
of that. Like Raquel, they had more snow in one snowfall
Mhm.
than they had all winter.
Yeah.
You know, like out in Newfoundland.
Oh yeah.
For them to get 6-8 feet of snow come in off the Atlantic Ocean,
Yeah.
they'll get 6 feet of snow in one snowfall.
Hmm.
And I think the worst one was 2 years ago. They had to call the military in. They got 10 feet of snow in one snowfall.
That's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Yeah.
That's just unreal. That amount
Yeah,
of
well,
snow. Tennessee bushcracker.
Hey, Tennessee.
We live with snow, and it's we can't wrap our minds around it. So, for y'all that might have, a snowfall once every 2 years, or it seems like Oklahoma is getting about 2 snowfalls per season now, or per winter, but it used to be every 5-6 years you'd get a little bit of snow.
Right.
That's odd because we don't get near the snow here that we used to.
Really?
In Kentucky. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you just see the way the whole thing's shifting. It's
Hmm.
that trough.
Yeah, and it
drop's
seems like
different now.
Oregon is getting more snow than it used to.
Mhm.
Like cumulative, like they get like 1.5 foot. It
So
and it only happened like a couple times a year, but but it would.
We had a storm come in yesterday. Yes, it was after my live. Well, it rained from Ontario, my side of Ontario, Quebec,
Hey, Big Mac.
and right
Matt.
down in Oklahoma. That's how big that storm was,
Hmm.
and it encompassed almost right over to Raquel, and yeah,
Wow.
exactly. They don't know what cold is.
Hey, if they even talk about a dusting of snow down here in South Mississippi, that's all I'm going to plaster on YouTube for a solid week. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to connect Raquel into it somehow or the other, and I'm going to complain about it the entire week
Oh.
just to see what she says.
Oh, I know what she's gonna say, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
But it's bad when this part of Texas is getting more snow than say Zombie over there in Kentucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well-
You got that nailed too.
Hey, we're sitting here watching it rain, and they's getting snowed from Tennessee down to Georgia. It's like what?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I think it's funny. Here you get a trace of snow and everything's shut down.
Oh, it
You
does
know.
here. I mean, in a heartbeat, just a little bit of snow here. We lock ourselves in our houses and huddle up and worried that the ice is going to break the lines and all that kind of stuff. Nobody wants to get out on the roads, and I don't have no time for it. I don't have. That's why I live in South Mississippi.
Yeah.
To get away from the snow.
Well, like I always say, the good Lord didn't screw up because he never screws up, but he just kind of, I got lost in the shuffle. I was supposed to be rich in the South, not poor in the North. Kind of got his way across there.
Yeah.
Well, I was always told I always intended to be filthy rich, and I'm halfway there. So I got the filthy.
Filthy? Yeah.
Yeah. 16 days of snow days.
They say they get a flake and they roll up the sidewalks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still remember in 2006, I came out of Laredo, Texas, and I was coming up to Montreal, Quebec with windshields. And I got as far as Dallas, and the county Mounties wanted to shut down the interstate because I was going to run 10 across and then come straight up. And they were going to make me try to go into a parking lot. And I'm like, this is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what do you mean it's nothing? And I'm like, well, this is freezing rain. You just keep half your tires on the gravel on the side of the interstate. And I said, you just go.
Mm-hmm.
And he said,
good night, Misha.
Can some trucks follow you? And I'm like, well, as long as they listen to me, sure. So they put a whole bunch of Americans following the poor old Canadian. But I got everybody safe out of the freezing rain.
Yeah. Good for you.
It's just something that we drive in. Well, not that you can ever get used to freezing rain because it is.
Yeah.
But you got a couple little tricks. You keep half your tires on the gravel, you're fine.
Yeah.
But
y'all,
don't go too slow and don't go too fast.
Don't go too slow. I did not realize what time it was. I have exceeded my hour by about 15, 16 minutes.
Well, Little Southern Brothers is coming on here soon too.
Are they? Yeah, I knew there was some lives coming on. I actually set mine for this time because I didn't want to get in anybody else's way. But
so they do St. Jude. Their St. Jude fundraiser.
Hi, Belinda. It's good to see you.
Okay, they're doing that tonight?
Starting tonight. Yep.
Awesome.
What's that?
Do you know what time?
About an hour, I believe.
In about an hour?
I think it's 8:00 Eastern, so it'd be 7 Central.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, look, I appreciate all of y'all coming up on and keeping me company this evening, and it's always good to see you. I know I've never met a single one of you in person, but I feel like I know you, and I do appreciate you coming up. Well, I mean, even Matt.
Me and Chuck hang out all the time.
What's that?
Me and Chuck hang out.
I know you guys are homies.
Yeah, he's they call me East Texas. We're only 2 states away, but I'm still East Texas.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully,
look, I do appreciate y'all coming and joining and keeping me company. And I'm going to get off here. Those of you in the chat, thank y'all for coming and putting up with us. And
Roy Homestead.
Roy's Homestead Bees. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. And all of you, those of y'all that have been lurking in the background, we appreciate y'all too. I understand how that is. I do that quite a bit myself.
Yeah.
And but we just appreciate all y'all coming. We're going to try and get out of here. I'm going to get me some supper, and we'll see y'all somewhere on the YouTube.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.